natin sa performance task, isa lang ibig sabihin nun. Ibig sabihin, pumapasok ka, o kaya naman, na hindi ka nakikinig, o kaya naman hindi ka talaga totally pumapasok. Okay, so last week ko pa binigay yung performance task 3. O pakihintay next week if ano yun naman yung performance task 4 in written 4. Okay? So, for the past several modules that we have, ang pinag-aralan nyo ay about sequences. So, there are a lot of classification ng sequences, pero to be particular, yung inaral nyo was 2 different sequences. Una is, ano bang tawag natin doon? We call that the arithmetic sequence. While the other one is the geometric sequence. So these are 2 different sequences that we had in our past modules, and kitang-kita naman yung difference nilang dalawa. Bakit? Ano ba yung operation na ginagamit natin in arithmetic sequence? Sige nga, pakibanggit, ano yung operation na ginagamit natin in arithmetic sequence?
By adding po.
We are simply adding. Or we can say that we add constant number to the previous term for you to get the next term. How about for geometry? The geometric, anong ginagawa natin?
Multiply po.
Yes, we simply multiply for us to get the next terms. Wait lang ha. Ayan. So after geometry, actually there are other concepts ng arithmetic na tinuro ko sa inyo. Ano pa yon? Lista ko na lang isa-isa. We have the general term. Right? Ano pa? We have the common difference. Ano pa po? Bukod sa common difference, we have the mean or means. And then we also have the series. The series, ina-add natin lahat ng terms. Sa means, kinukuha natin yung mga terms in between non-consecutive. So, ganun din kay geometric. We have the general term. We have the common ratio. We have the means, mean or means, and we have the series. So these are all the topics that you had for the past few modules. So ngayon naman, we will be having module number 8, and this is a different topic. Okay? So module 8 will be about polynomials, and not just about polynomials, but specifically it is about dividing polynomials. Okay, so you are going to divide polynomials using 2 different methods. Pero we have to be familiar with the word polynomial again. Kasi ito, inaral nyo to when you were in grade 7. So, kailangan natin siyang i-review. So let me first introduce the different questions na possible na itanong sa inyo in this kind of topic. Yung una is, what is the quotient when x cubed minus 2x squared minus 11x minus 20 is divided by x minus 5? And then these are the choices. Number 2, if a fifth degree polynomial is divided by a third degree polynomial, what is the degree of the quotient? Number 3, find the remainder when x cubed minus 2x squared plus 4x minus 3 is divided by x minus 2. Number 4, so tinatanong tayo dito, which is the divisor. So nakikita nyo, ganito yung itsura ng aralin natin. And it is very easy. All you have to do is to listen from start to end. And number 5, using the synthetic division. Ito naman, synthetic division naman ang tawag natin dyan. Which polynomial is the quotient? Yung quotient naman ang hinahanap. So first, let us have a review on polynomials. So let us complete the table. So in completing the table, you have to write the number of terms, yung name ng polynomial according dun sa number of terms, yung degree, and yung name of polynomial. Okay? So I'll give you, I guess 3 minutes para masagutan to on your own. And then later on, magtatawag ako ng pwedeng sumagot sa kada square dito. Okay? 3 minutes lang. Done na? Okay, so let's start with number 1. Ilan yung number of terms that we have here? Yes, Unite?
2 po.
Oh, correct. How about for number 2? Yes, Arcelia?
4 po.
4. Number 3? How about number 3? Ilang terms meron tayo? Arcelia?
1 po.
Number 4, maternum. Ay,
3 po.
3. Number 5, vernal.
2.
2. 3, tapos 2. Now, how about the degree? Degree muna. Sino yun? Unite?
Binomial po. Ay, degree. Ano po? 1.
1. Number 2, vernal.
7 po.
7 yung degree. Dito? Bakit 7? Arcelia?
4.
4. Number 3, Bernal. Sige, bawi ka, Bernal. Justin?
3 po.
3, correct. How about for number 4? Anyone? Unite?
6 po.
6. Number 5? Iba naman. What is the degree? When I say degree, that means the highest exponent. Walang ibang nagre-raise sa Arcelia.
3 po.
3. Now, bakit ko pinapanap sa inyo yung number of terms and number or yung degree? Because we are going to name the polynomial. Okay, so yung isang naming is according sa number of terms niya, and the other naming of the polynomial is according to its degree. So, dito, ang binibilang natin is yung term. This is the first term, this is the second term. Ito, ilang terms meron? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ito, 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And sa degree naman, yung pinakamataas na exponent. Ito, 1, tapos ito, 4, 3, 6, 3. Okay, so let's start naming them. What is the name of the polynomial kung meron siyang dalawang terms? Yes? Sige po, salita.
Binomial po.
Binomial. So we call that binomial. How about if it has 4 terms? Yes, Justin? Justin?
Quadrinomial.
Quadrinomial? Unite?
Multinomial po.
Multinomial. Kapag 4 or more, yung number of terms, ang tawag niya natin doon ay multinomial. So, wala tayong quadrinomial. How about for number 3? Arcelia?
Monomial po.
Monomial. Number 4? Garcia?
Trinomial po.
Trinomial, correct? And number 5, Althea.
Binomial po.
Opo, binomial. How about the name of polynomial according to its degree? If the degree is 1, anong tawag natin sa polynomial na to? Wait lang, burahin ko tong R. Dapat quadratic yan eh. Hala, ano nangyari? Ayan. Dapat quadratic to. Quadratic. Kakaroon lang ng glitch. Basta quadratic yan ha. Ayaw matanggal eh. Okay. Arcelia.
Linear polynomial.
Linear. Pwede naman sabihin linear lang. Next, number 2. If the highest exponent is 4, what do you call this kind of polynomial? Sige, go. Salita.
Quartic.
Quartic. We have quartic. Next, number 3. Justin.
Cubic.
Cubic. Number 4. Number 4. The highest exponent is 6. So, anong tawag natin dyan? Anyone who knows what do we call this kind of polynomial? The name of this polynomial? How about number 5? So, sa 5, alam na natin that it's cubic. Wala? O, pwede nyo naman i-search si Google. Anong tawag natin sa polynomial na merong 6 degree? I'm sure si Google may sagot sa inyo. Sige, Althea.
Wala ko
Althea.
pala hindi ko po wala.
So, we call this hexic or sectic, or kaya naman we call it 6-degree polynomial. Okay, so yan yung mga tawag sa kanya, pero mostly ang tawag talaga sa kanya ay 6-degree. Ano, medyo awkward yung dalawa niyang pangalan eh. Okay, so let's proceed. So these are the answers. So we are done with reviewing polynomials. So let us now proceed to the division of polynomial. So magdi-divide po tayo ng polynomial. And in dividing polynomial, you have to make sure that you understand both method. Ano yung dalawang method na gagawin natin? The other one is called the long method or the long division. And the other one is called the synthetic division. So, si long division is a kind of division that we usually use. Okay? Yung meron tayo dito, let's say, 120 divided by 20. O, kunwari ganyan yung given natin. 120 divided by 20. We usually write it like this. No? Yung typical na division na ginagamit natin. While the synthetic division, since it has polynomials, has variables, it has numerical coefficients, synthetic division will only include, or we need to include the numerical coefficients only. Okay? Yun lang yung kailangan natin in dividing. Whereas, si long division, kahit na may variable yan, okay, kasama siya dun sa typical na type ng division na ginagamit natin before. Okay? So, let us have an example. So, we have here x cubed plus 6x squared plus 5x minus 12, and we will divide it by x minus 1. Kaya lang, ang liit ng space dito. So, let us have yung number 1 kanina. Let us answer that. Asan yung number 1 kanina? Ayan. So, itong question na to. So, I want you to write this. Tapos mamaya, ipapatype ko siya sa inyo sa in-call messages natin. X cubed minus 2x squared minus 11x minus 20 divided by x minus 5. Okay? So, let us have, ano to? Let us have, ano mas maganda? So, can you please type the given? Sige, mamaya na lang. Kasi tatagalan tayo eh. We have x cubed minus 2x squared minus 11x. Sulat ko na lang. Kasi matatagalan tayo eh. Mamaya be ready. Divided by x minus 5. Okay, so we call this the long division. So ano po yung mga kailangan yung tandaan when it comes to long division? Sa long division po, ang kailangan yung tandaan is we are going to use 4 different steps. Okay, the first one is to divide. The second one is to multiply. The third one is to subtract. And to bring down. So these are the steps. Ang ginawa ko is, kinuha ko lang yung mga first letters ng mga word para mas maintindihan ninyo at maalala ninyo. So we have D, M, S, B, D. Divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down. So let me use this other part of the screen as our scratch. Then the other part for the solution itself. So we have x cubed minus 2x squared minus 11x minus 20. So ano po yung dapat yung tandaan? If you divide, sa dividing, it should be F to F. Ano ibig sabihin ng F to F? That should be first to first. So ibig sabihin, first term nito at first term nito. By the way, what do we call this? Itong nasa loob. Ang tawag po natin dyan is the dividend. While this one, the whole thing, the whole polynomial that is outside is what we call the divisor. Okay, so review lang yan, very elementary. Yung nasa loob ay yung dividend at yung nasa labas ay yung divisor. Okay? Burahin ko na ha para makaproceed na tayo sa topic. So, ano yung gagawin natin? First to first. Ibig sabihin, first term ng dividend divided by the first term of the divisor. Okay? So, we have x cubed divided by x. So, technique lang dito is when you are dividing variables, magbabawas ka lang sa exponent. So, kung ilan yung exponent ng nasa denominator, ibawas mo dun sa exponent ng nasa numerator. Sa case na to, we have x raised to 3 minus 1. Okay? And that is x squared. So, kahit hindi nyo na to ilagay, minus nyo lang yan, pwede kayo dyan mag-cancel out. Kung nag-cancel out kayo dyan, magiging x squared. Okay? So, the answer here is x squared. So, saan naman natin ilalagay yung answer natin? Yung answer natin will be written here. So, we have x squared. Next is to multiply. We are done with dividing. We are now proceeding to multiplication. So, ano yung multiply natin? Yung answer natin kanina, i-multiply natin both terms of the divisor. Okay? So, kapag ginawa natin yon, we'll have x squared times x minus 5. So, yung answer, ang gagawin mo lagi dun sa answer, dun sa term na nakuha mo, is i-multiply mo dun sa divisor. So, that's x squared times x squared times negative 5. So, this will be x cubed minus 5x squared. So, ito po ay isusulat natin dito. Okay, itatapat natin sa x cubed din at dun sa may x squared. Ayusin lang natin. So, we have x cubed minus 5x squared. Then we will proceed to subtraction. So, done na tayo dito. We'll have subtraction. So, kung nag-subtract ka, remember that you have to change the sign of the subtrahend and proceed to addition. So, this is the subtrahend, yung x cubed minus 5x squared. So, instead of positive x cubed, magiging negative yan. And instead of negative 5x squared, magiging positive. Then we will proceed to addition. Okay? So, x cubed plus negative x cubed, that would be 0. And negative 2 plus positive 5, what is the answer? Negative 2 plus positive 5?
3x squared.
Opo, that's 3x squared. Then, sunod natin gagawin is to bring down. So, ano yung bring down natin? You have here the 11, negative 11x. So, ulitin lang natin yung step. Tayo ay mag-divide. Kung nag-divide tayo, first term to first term ulit. So, we have 3x squared divided by x. So, if you divide that by x, cancel na to. Ito, mababawasan ng isa. So, 1 na lang yan. Ibig sabihin, 3x na lang. So, you will write 3x here. Since it is positive, that's plus 3x. 3x, siya naman ngayon yung i-multiply natin on both terms. Say positive 3x, siya naman yung i-multiply natin sa dalawang terms. Okay? So, we have 3x times x minus 5. So, this will be 3x squared Times natin siya sa 5, negative 5. This will be negative 15x. Tapos ito, susulat natin dito. Okay? So we will write it here. We have 3x squared minus 15x. Then we will now proceed to subtraction. Dahil nag-subtract ka, ang gagawin mo sa sign ay imbes na positive, magiging negative, at imbes na negative, magiging positive. So this will be negative, ito magiging positive, and then proceed to addition. So ito, magiging 0, and we have negative 11x plus 15x. What will be the answer? Negative 11 plus 15.
4x.
4x. So, kung nandyan pa po kayo, I want you to raise your hand, lahat kayo. Huwag ibababa. Okay, raise your hand, huwag ibababa. Para alam ko kung sino yung nandyan pa at sino na yung wala na. Umalis na. So, si Catalan, di nagtataas ng kamay. Si Galicia, si Mampong, si Justin, si Guanyo, si Melendres, si Lay, si Lawrence. So, yun yung mga hindi nagtataas ng kamay. Ibig sabihin, wala na kayo dyan. Okay? So, we have here 4x. Positive 4x. So, next step is to bring down. So, kung nag-bring down tayo, we will bring down negative 20. Okay? Now, we have 4x minus 20. So, again, the same step. Yung first to first, you have 4x divided by x. So, cancel na. Ayan. Wait lang, ayusin natin. Ibahin natin ang kulay para makita. Ayan. So, we have positive 4. Now, how about for the answer? Saan naman natin siya isulat? Ganun pa rin. Dito pa rin. We have 4. Positive 4. So, ibig sabihin plus 4. Let us erase this. Yan. Ngayon, si positive 4 naman, yung i-multiply natin to both of the terms in the divisor. So, we have positive 4 times x minus 5. Distributive property will have 4x minus 20. So, we will write it here. Okay, ganun lang yung sistema natin. So, we have 4x minus 20. Then we will proceed to subtraction. Then we have to change the sign. Then add it. Okay, so this will be 0 and this will be 0 also. So what will be our remainder? Our remainder is 0. Okay, so ano yung final answer natin? Our final answer, brain na natin yung mga unnecessary marks na meron tayo dyan, is x squared plus 3x plus 4. So how do you write this? Lipat natin si long division sa taas. So this is called long division. And our final answer is, sulat lang natin, x squared plus 3x plus 4. So, medyo mahaba yung proseso na ginagawa natin, but I have to remind you na meron tayong mas maikling paraan to solve this. Pero sabi ko nga, kinukumpara ko siya lagi sa isang lugar para malaman mo yung shortcut, you have to understand the whole place. So, i-rewrite ko lang to ha. Kasi masakit pala siya sa mata. Okay? So, para maintindihan mo yung buong lugar, I mean, para makuha mo yung shortcut sa lugar na yun, dapat maintindihan mo muna yung buong lugar. So, ganun din dito, you have to first understand the long division before we proceed dun sa short way of dividing. Sino itong nag-join? Naku nga, akala ko may nag-join. Meron pala. Si Tesoro. Andiyan ba si Tesoro? Nag-join siya. Okay. So, if there's any question regarding the process, sabihin sa akin ngayon. If none, we will proceed to another example. Okay? Tapos, ang gagawin natin is long division pa rin. So, that example would be, sagutin muna natin yung, yung number 1. So, alin dito yung answer natin? Which is the answer? The answer here is, yes, Althea?
Ano po? A.
Okay, so the answer here is letter A. Next. How about if there is a fifth degree polynomial? So, ibig sabihin yung polynomial niya has x raised to 5. And you divide it by third degree polynomial. So, meron tong x cubed. What will be the degree of the quotient? Ano yung magiging degree ng quotient natin? Yes, Inay?
B po, 2.
Yes, correct. Letter B, 2. Kasi pag dinivide mo yan, x raised to 5 divided by x cubed, no, ibabawas natin yung exponent. So that would be x squared. Next. How about if we are going to divide this? X cubed minus 2x squared, pakisulat na. Baka hindi ko na matandaan. X cubed minus 2x squared plus 4x minus 3 divided by x minus 2. Okay, so let's start. What is the given again? Pwede namang sabihin.
X3 minus 2x squared
X cubed minus 2x squared
plus 4x minus 3
minus 3.
divided by
Tama. Divided by
x minus 2 po.
x minus 2. So, kanina, tinuro ko sa inyo how to divide polynomials. Ang galing ng ano ko, hindi nagpapantay. Wala kasing ruler dito eh. O, diba? Napakaangas talaga. Try nyo magpantay. Try natin mag-ruler kung aakma ba. Ayaw niya talaga. Ayun. Ayan. Sa wakas. Kaso baka, ayun. Kanina tinuro ko sa inyo how to divide polynomials using long division. And of course, ngayon, long division pa rin yung gagamitin natin. Pero mas madaling paraan. I mean, mas knowledgeable na kayo. Di tulad kanina, as in wala kayong idea. So, paalala ko lang that whenever you divide polynomials, you have to first check the terms. When I say check the terms, make sure that it's complete. Okay? Tutulad nito, meron tayong constant, meron tayong term na may variable x, meron tayong term na may x squared, meron tayong term na may x cubed, and syempre, pwede pa yan magkaroon ng x raised to 4 and so on and so forth. Depende sa polynomial na ibibigay sa inyo. So, dapat make sure na kompleto sila. If there is no, like for example, walang term na to. Okay, kunwari hindi natin alam na may 4x dyan, or should I say walang 4x dyan, you have to leave a space. Okay, para doon. And we will consider that as 0. Okay, so 0 ang ilalagay natin dyan. So, sa examples natin dito sa PowerPoint presentation, ang ginawa is like this. No, naglagay ng 0 and yung term which is x. So, kapag may nawawala, ibig sabihin, you will replace that with 0. So, dahil dito sa ating given ay walang nawawalang term, we are done with checking. Pangalawa is, actually, hindi pala to yung una. Ang una dapat ay hindi, okay lang. Okay lang naman, kahit mauna siya. So, una, check the terms. Pangalawa is to arrange the terms. So, na-check mo na, nawawala, o walang nawawalang term, no missing terms, you have to now arrange the terms. When I say arrange the terms, you have to follow kung ano yung proper way. Yung constant sa dulo, then you have the x squared, x cubed. So, kung sino yung pinakamataas na exponent, siya yung uuna, and then sunod-sunod yung exponent na yan. Until dun sa last term, which is the constant term, yung walang variables. No, number lang, integer lang. Okay? So, these are the steps na kailangan yung gawin before you proceed to the long division and the synthetic division. Okay, so let me erase again. So we will proceed now. Parang unti-unti na ubos yung estudyante ko. Paubos na. Hindi na kaya. Sige, lower your hand. Lower your hand. So let us use this as our scratch. O kung kaya nyo na, naintindihan nyo na yung steps, pwedeng wala nang scratch. Pero kung hindi pa, mag-scratch kayo para may guide kayo. Okay, so let us start here. First to first ulit. So, ang technique ko lang dyan, nagbabawas lang sa exponent ng x. Ano yung ginagawa, di ba? Kaninang ginagawa natin x cubed divided by x. Technique dyan, magbawas ka lang sa exponent ng variable x. Ilan yung exponent nito? 1. Bawas ka lang dyan. 3 minus 1, di 2. Di ba? Mas madali. So, x squared. So, ganun din dito, yung answer natin dito is x squared. Okay, pag nag-scratch ka, ganyan ang itsura niya. Pero pwede siya diretso. Next, multiply natin. So, that is x squared times x minus 2. So, pwede mo siya shortcutin. Kung kaya mo na, you have x squared times x is x cubed. X squared times negative 2 is negative 2x squared. Okay? Or pwede rin mag-scratch ka. Listen natin. Next is to subtract. So, mag-change tayo ng sign. This will be negative. Ito magiging positive. Proceed to addition. So, magiging 0 to. Ito magiging 0 din. Wala tayong choice kundi mag-bring down. Pero ang i-bring down natin, hindi pwedeng isa lang. Mamaya pakita ko sa inyo bakit. So, pag nag-bring down tayo, we'll have 4x. Divide natin by x. So, that is 4x divided by x. Or simply subtract 1 from the exponent of x. So, mawawala na yung x, no? Kasi magiging 0 na exponent niya. Magiging answer natin dito is positive 4. So, positive 4 times times x minus 2. That's 4x minus 8. Tuloy ko lang yung scratch. Okay. So, bakit ko sinasabi sa inyo na mag-bring down ulit tayo? Kasi kung makikita nyo, we have here minus 8. So, saan natin is-subtract si minus 8 or si negative 8? Wala. So, you have to bring down negative 3 also along with 4x. Now, proceed to subtraction. Change the sign. Proceed to addition. So, this is 0. Negative 3 plus 8 is... Yes, Charles? Charles Benedict? Makataas mo yung kamay mo. Anyone? Negative 3 plus 8. Yes, Garcia?
Positive 5 po.
Apo. So, gano'n din ba yung answer ng iba? Yeah, positive 5. So, positive 5 will be the remainder. So, as you can see, ito, may remainder, yung kanina wala. Bakit? Ano ba yung question? Ang question kasi is, what is the remainder of the given if you divide the two given polynomials? So, our answer here is letter B. So, paano natin isusulat yung quotient? The quotient now is written like this. Quotient muna. Ito. Okay. Then, i-add natin si remainder divided by the divisor. Bakit? Kasi it is still, you should still divide the x minus 2, kaya lang hindi na pwede. So, pag sinulat natin yan, we'll have x squared plus 4 plus 5 over the divisor x minus 2. Okay, so ganun po yung tamang paraan ng pagsusulat ng quotient. You write the quotient first, and then you write the remainder divided by the divisor. How about here? We are asked which of the following is a divisor. So, alin kaya yung divisor natin? Is it A, B, C, or D? What will be our divisor, Garcia?
A po, ma'am.
A. Correct. That is x minus 4. Ayan. So, bago tayo mag-synthetic division, let's have first yung mga examples ng ayan, ito. So, una, divide. First to first. Then, multiply. So, naging x cubed minus x squared na. Subtract, change the sign. Magiging 7x squared. Hindi lang nalagyan dito, no? Pero meron yan dito, ano, plus, tapos ito naging negative, ito naging positive. Kaya naging 7x squared. Then, bring down 5x. Tapos, divide first to first. O, technique, minus 1 lang sa exponent. Kasi, 1 lang naman yung exponent nito eh. So, mag-minus ka lang dito. Pag nag-minus ka dyan, 7x na lang. 7x times x minus 1. Diba, magsusubtract tayo. If you subtract, you have to change the sign and then proceed to addition. Magiging 12x minus 12. Then, we have 12 as the answer. Okay, change the sign. Proceed to addition. So, magiging 0 na to, 0 na to. Our remainder here is 0. So, what will be the quotient? The quotient is x squared plus 7x plus 12. So, tingnan nyo muna to. Itong example. We have 6x cubed plus 3x raised to 4 minus 5x plus 10 divided by x minus 2. Sige, nga, pakisulat po ito. Tapos, we'll have to solve it in the next page. Nasulat na? Raise your hand if nasulat na. Ayan, okay. Let me proceed to the next page. So what is the given? We have 6x cubed. Sunod, Arcelia. Ay,
Plus 3x.
pangit ko na magsulat. Plus 3x.
4 po. 4. 3x. Tapos, degree niya po 4.
Tapos, raise to 4. Pag ganun, sasabihin mo, raise to 4.
Raised to 4 po.
Sunod.
Minus 5x plus 10
Divided by
x minus 2.
Yeah. So this is our given. Yes, Ronelyn? Hindi pala. Ano pong napansin nyo dito sa given natin? Kompleto ba siya? Yes, Justin?
Hindi po nakaayos yung yung term.
Alright.
Hindi naka-arrange.
Hindi po nakaayos yung term. So, mapapansin nyo, we have 6x cubed. Yung nakikita pala yung yung highlight. Pa-highlight pa. So, we have 6x cubed and 3x raised to 4. Makikita nyo, hindi naka-arrange yung dalawa. Okay, so una yon, hindi siya kompleto. Ano pa yung napansin ninyo? Bukod sa hindi siya kompleto. I mean, hindi siya naka-arrange. Kapansin-pansin din na hindi siya kompleto. So, bukod sa hindi siya naka-arrange, hindi siya kompleto. So, let us rewrite it. Pag nire-write natin yan, ang magiging given natin ay 6, not 6, but 3. Magiging given natin ay 3x raised to 4 plus 6x cubed. Tapos may nawawalang term, di ba? And that is x squared. So, iwan tayo ng space. Minus 5x plus 10. Then we will divide this by x minus 2. Kano nakita niyo yung ginawa ko dito sa nawawalang term? I leave a space here, or also pwede nyo rin gawin yung sinasabi ko kanina na pwede nyo siyang lagyan ng 0x squared. So, pwedeng mag-leave ng space, pwedeng maglagay ng 0x squared para mas maintindihan ninyo. Okay? So, let us proceed. Ganun pa rin yung steps. Divide, multiply, subtract, and then bring down. So, ang technique, pag nagde-divide, magbabawas ka lang ng isa sa exponent ng variable x. So, kung yan ay x raised to 4, magiging x raised to 3 na lang. Okay? Sige. Let's proceed. So, you have here 3x raised to 4 divided by x. Bawasan lang ng isa yung exponent, magiging 3x raised to 2. Bakit orange? 3x raised to 2. Next, i-divide na, i-multiply natin. Dito. Magiging, sorry. Dapat cube. 3x raised to 4. Tapos, i-multiply natin siya sa 2. 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. X cubed. Then, you have subtraction. Dahil dyan, magbabago yung sign. So, from positive, magiging negative. From negative, magiging positive. Then, proceed to addition. So, this will be 0. Ito, if you add this, 6 plus 6 is 12. So, we'll have 12x cubed. Then, we will bring down. So, bring it down natin to 0x squared. Ako, pag gamay nyo na, pwedeng hindi nyo na ito lagyan, hindi na kayo mag-bring down, alam nyo na nawala yung term na yun. Pag gamay nyo na ha. Pero dahil hindi nyo paggamay, ganito yung ginagawa natin. Okay? Next, divide. Pag nag-divide tayo, remember, magbabawas lang tayo ng isa sa exponent ng variable x. So, instead of 3, 2 na lang. So, plus 12x squared. Then, yun naman yung i-multiply natin. So, multiply natin siya dito sa dalawa. That is 12x squared times x minus 2. Yung magiging answer, 12x cubed minus 24x squared. So, 12 times negative 2 lang. Okay? So, write it here. We have 12x cubed minus 24x squared. Next, subtract, change the sign. Add. So, magiging 0 to. Ito, pag in-add mo si 0 and 24, syempre 24. Plus 24x squared. And then, we will bring down. Bring down, negative 5x. Okay? So, magbukas lang ulit tayo dun sa exponent ng variable x. So, ano yung magiging exponent na niya? Magiging exponent niya is, wait lang, x na lang. So, 24x. Multiply mo ulit doon. 24x squared. 24 times negative 2 is negative 48x. Next, subtract. Change the sign. Proceed to addition. So, this is 0. And negative 5 plus 48 magiging positive 43x. Then, bring down. So, if we bring down natin ay yung plus 10. So, minus lang tayo ng isa sa exponent ng x. So, mawawala na siya. 0 na yung exponent niya. Plus 43. Magiging answer natin. 43 times x is 43x. 43 times negative 2 is negative 86. Subtract. Change the sign. Proceed to addition. Oh, this will be 0. Positive 10 times 8, plus 86, that is 96. So, our remainder is 96. Okay? So, nagkataon lang na mahaba yung mga terms, mahaba yung given, pero pare-pareho lang din ng steps. Ano yun? You have to divide, multiply, subtract, and then bring down. Tapos, technique sa pag-divide, no? Nagbabawas lang tayo ng isa sa exponent ng variable x. Okay? Kasi x lang naman to. So, how do we write the answer? Magiging answer po natin ay
3x cubed
3x cubed plus 12x squared plus 24x plus 43 plus 96 divided by x minus 2. So this will be our final answer. Ayan. Okay? Tingnan nga natin to. So looking at the solution, magiging ganito siya. Yan. So, ito yung solution natin kanina. Sinulat lang yan. So the quotient is, alam niyo na yan. Now, how about if I am going to use the synthetic division? So let us have first an example of synthetic division. This is an example of synthetic division. Una, check muna natin if the terms are complete. So constant, x squared, x cubed, complete. Then, we are going to arrange. Dahil naka-arrange na siya, okay na yan. Pangatlo, you have to get the numerical coefficient. So kapag kinuha niyo po yung numerical coefficient, ibig sabihin, hindi niyo gagamitin yung variable. So, ito, ang numerical coefficient nito is 1. Ito naman ay 6. Ito ay positive 5. Ito ay negative 12. So, magiging ganito po yung solution niyan. Yan, susulat natin yung mga numerical coefficients. Next is, you are going to get the value of x dito sa divisor. So, as you can see, sa divisor natin, we have x minus 1. So, para makuha natin yung variable x, kailangan natin siya i-equate to 0. So, that's x minus 1 equals 0. Then, we will transpose negative 1 on the other side of the equation. So, ganito po ang magiging itsura niya. X equals, instead of negative, magiging positive. Okay? Dito, sinasabi na reciprocal lang, kabaliktaran lang ng 1. Na negative 1 yung magiging value niya. Tama naman. Kabaliktaran lang. Kung negative siya dito, magiging positive. Kaya lang, bakit ko ito pinapakita? Kasi there are times na yung variable x may kasamang numerical coefficient. Let's say, 2x minus 1 yung divisor mo. So, ang divisor mo ay 2x minus 1. Ano mangyayari? Kung nag-divide ka, ay nag-synthetic division ka, para makuha mo yung variable x, kailangan mo i-transpose si negative 1. So, magiging, ano na yan? Magiging 2x equals positive 1. Divide both side by 2. X is 1/2. So, makikita nyo yung variable x naging fraction. So, kaya lagi kong sinasabi na dapat ini-equate sa 0. Para alam nyo kung bakit from negative naging positive yung gagamitin natin. So, saan ba natin siya gagamitin? Dito po. Okay? This is synthetic division. Ang kailangan nyo lang is the numerical coefficient of each terms and make sure that the terms are complete. Pag hindi kompleto, pag may missing, you will write 0 for that term. And then, you are going to divide it to x minus 1. So, magiging 1 na lang yun. Next is, we will now proceed to the procedure or the step-by-step. Ano yung kailangan nyo tandaan dito? Ang kailangan nyo pong tandaan is yung acronym na bring down ng isang beses lang and then multiply, add. multiply, add. So, isang beses lang magbe-bring down. After mo mag-bring down, multiply, add, multiply, add, multiply, add, until you get to the last digit. Or, I mean, last coefficient. Okay, so let's do it. Bring down. 1. 1 times 1 is 1. Sulat natin siya dyan. Sige, explain ko muna ng maayos. Ulitin ko, bring down ng isang beses lang, then multiply, add. So, isang beses lang yan bring down ko to. Yeah, I have here 1. Tapos, i-multiply ko siya. Saan ko siya i-multiply? Doon po. 1 times 1 is 1. Tapos, dito ko isusulat sa space na to. Okay, so I have here 1. Then, after I multiply, I will add. So, mag-add ako dito. 6 plus 1, 7.
7.
Then, I will continue the same process. Okay? Obrahin natin. Same process po. Multiply. Dito. Sulat dun. Okay? So, 7 times 1 is 7. Sulat natin dito, 7. Then, add. So, magiging positive 12. Next, multiply ulit ako. Multiply. Then, sulat ko dun. So, pag sinulat ko siya dito, 12 times 1 is 12. Positive 12 plus negative 12. This is 0. So, magiging answer ko, bawas akong isa sa exponent. Kung 3 yan, ito x squared. Paano nyo malalaman? Remainder, constant, x squared. So, sa answer po natin, laging remainder yung dulo. Okay? Laging remainder yung dulo. Unlike dito, constant yung dulo niya, di ba? Constant term. Dito sa answer, remainder lagi yung dulo. Sunod doon yung constant, sunod x squared. Kaya sabi ko sa inyo kanina, magma-minus lang kayo ng 1 dito sa exponent. So, if the exponent is 3, minus 1, x squared. So, ano yung magiging answer natin? We have 1, or simply x squared, plus 7x, plus 12, and there is no remainder. So, this will be the final answer. Okay? Let me clear all the drawings here. Kasi ipapakita ko sa inyo yung mas maayos na solution. Okay, pwede ko na bang burahin? So, bring down once, multiply, add, multiply, add. Ganun lang po kasimple yung step niya. And pareho lang to nung kanina. Papakita ko sa inyo mamaya kung bakit pareho lang sila. So, bring down, multiply, add, multiply, add. Multiply, add. Then the answer will be x squared plus 7x plus 12. So this is how synthetic division works. So you don't have to deal with the variable kapag synthetic division yung gagamitin ninyo. So let us have more examples. And ang babalikan natin ay yung mga previous examples natin. Ito. So dito tayo sa kabila. Ayan. X cubed minus 2x squared minus 11x minus 20. Kala mo matatandaan ko, no? Sana matandaan ko. Puro minus ba yun? O may plus? Puro minus. Divided by x minus 5. Or ba't ganyan? Hindi ko pala dapat ganyan sinulat. Dapat ganito. Divided by x minus 5. So, ang gagawin natin is we will check the terms. Constant, x, x squared, x cubed. Kompleto. Next is to get their numerical coefficient. So, let me rewrite it here. We have x cubed minus 2x squared minus 11x minus 20. So, kailangan kunin natin yung mga numerical coefficient nila. So, numerical coefficient nila is ito ay 1, ito ay negative 2, ito negative 11, negative 20. Next, get the value of x. So, from x minus 5, dapat ganito siya. X minus 5 equals 0. Transpose natin to, we'll have x equals positive 5. So, ang gagamitin natin ay positive 5. Next, following the step na sinabi ko sa inyo kanina, ano yun? That is bring down ng isang beses lang, then multiply, add, multiply, add. So, bring down natin yung 1. So, we have here 1. Multiply, 1 times 5 is 5. Sulat natin dito. And then, add. If you add this, ano yung magiging sagot natin? Positive 3. So, 3 times 5 is 15. Then, we will add. So, we have here positive 4 as the answer. 4 times 5 is 20. And then, add. This will make it 0. So, the 0 here is our remainder. And this is the constant. This is the variable x. And this is x squared. So, ano yung magiging final answer? We'll have x squared plus 3x plus 4. Which is the same dito. X squared plus 3x plus 4. So, di ba pareho lang sila? So, saan mas madali? Dun sa una o sa pangalawang tinuro ko? The long division or the synthetic division?
Synthetic po.
Of course, synthetic. Bakit? Bring down ka lang ng isang beses. Tapos, multiply, add lang. Pero, there is a red flag. Ano yun? Siguraduhin mo na dapat kompleto lahat ng terms. Dapat maayos yung pagkaka-arrange mo sa kanila. Pagkakakopya mo ng mga terms and yung numerical coefficient at yung pagkuha mo ng variable x. And I guess naman, magiging madali na yon sa part ninyo. So let us have another example ito. So tingnan natin kung magkakaroon talaga tayo ng 5 na remainder. X cubed minus 2x squared plus 4x minus 3. Ano daw? X cubed minus 2x squared. Tama ba? Minus 4x plus 3. Tama ba ako? Ay, baliktad yung sign. Plus 4x minus 3. Plus 4x minus 3. Then yung given ay x minus 2. Divided by x minus 2. So, ano yung gagawin? Make sure that the terms are complete. Since complete naman sila, naka-arrange na rin sila, anong gagawin ko? Copying ko na lang yung numerical coefficient. So, the numerical coefficient is 1, negative 2, positive 4, negative 3. Then I'll get the value of x. Sulat ko dito. Next is to bring down, multiply, add. Multiply, add. Multiply, add. So this will be the remainder. Ay, ba't mali yung kulay ko? This will be the remainder. This is the constant. This is the x. This is the x squared. So dahil yung x natin ay naka-0, meaning wala na yung term na yon. If I am going to write the answer will be x squared plus 4 plus 5 over x minus 2. So we have the same answer, but as you can see, the solution is getting shorter. So yun ang pinakamaganda dito. So meron po ba tayong ibang example na pwede nating gawing synthetic din? Meron tayo kaninang mahaba. Yung merong ito. Ito yun, di ba? Yung may 96. Ayan. Gamitin din natin siya. 3, 4, 6, 3. Matandaan ko lang. Three, 4, 6, 3, minus 5x plus 10. Yun nga lang, di ko natandaan yung isa. Divided by x minus 2. So dito, na-arrange na natin siya kanina. So kinopya ko na lang. Ngayon, meron tayo ditong term na nawawala, and that is x squared. Right? So ang gagawin natin mamaya, kapag kumuha na tayo ng numerical coefficients, yung x squared ay 0. Okay? So let us write the coefficient. We have 3, 6, and ito magiging 0. So we have 0. Then we have negative 5. We have 10. And we will divide that to the value of x. So the value of x, we have x minus 2 equals 0. X is equal to 2. Ang gamitin natin dito ay 2. So ano yung mga steps? Bring down once. Then multiply. 3 times 2 is 6. And then add 12 times 2, 24. Add positive 24. Times 2, 48. Add, that is negative. So magiging subtraction yan. Magma-minus tayo. That's 43. Positive 43 times 2 is 86. Add natin yan, that's 96. So yung kaninang mahabang process natin ng pagsusolve ay mas naging maikli. So ano na yung magiging answer natin? Remember that this is the remainder, this is the constant, x, x squared, x cubed. So my final answer here is 3x cubed plus 12x squared plus 24x plus 43 plus 96 divided by x minus 2. So you have the same answer, but the solution is shorter than the other one. So ito yung solution natin kanina, mahaba, no? And the other one is a shorter version of the solution. Okay? So, I guess naintindihan ninyo yung difference ng long division and ng synthetic division. And you said earlier na mas madali po yung pangalawang tinuro ko, which is the synthetic division. So, sa synthetic division, kaya siya mas madali kasi yung coefficient lang yung kinukuha natin, yung kailangan natin. And this is the coefficient. Okay? So, yun yung mga coefficient, yan lang yung kailangan natin para isolve kung ano yung answer. Kasi napansin nga natin, nagma-minus 1 ka lang naman dyan sa sa exponent. Diba? So, madali lang talaga siya if you are going to look at the examples. Now, proceed tayo to the next. May mga examples pa dito. Tingnan natin. Ayan, ito yan. Ayan. Sinolve din pala niya. No, yung kaninang mahaba. Ayan na siya. So, yun yung final answer. Okay? Now, I am going to ask you na sagutan itong mga to. Pero, ang sasagutan nyo lang ay ito na lang. Yung A, yung C, at yung D. A, C, D lang. Ay, wala to. Wala to. Yan. May mali dyan eh. A, C, D, tsaka ito. Okay, so pag sinagutan nyo siya, siyempre, as usual, Jamboard tayo. Sana, no, may magsagot. Kung wala nagsagot sa inyo, ipapauwi ko to sa inyo, gagawin nyo to. Kasi kailangan nyo pong magsagot. Sabi ko nga, totoo na experience is the best teacher, and if you experience answering this kind of situations, problems, mas madali para sa inyo to answer on your own. Kasi mamaya yung mga mali yung sagot, itatama natin. So kapag tinama ko yung mga sagot nyo, you have to learn from your mistakes. So ayoko nung aalis kayo dito, nakita niyo yung ginawa ko, natutunan niyo yung ginawa ko, pero hindi niyo siya na-experience. Sabi nga, sabihin mo sa akin, may intindihan ko, pero pag pinagawa mo sa akin, mas matututunan ko. Okay, so let me napin lang natin siya. Tingnan ko kung tama tong nalagay ko. 16. Ha? Di na agad yun? DC. DC. Tingnan natin sa 12. Hindi siya. 13. Nanguhula ko yun, so mag-CR muna kayo bago tayo magsagot. I'll give you 2 minutes para mag-CR, ng tubig, kumingang, malalim. Ayan, para di kayo ma-stress. Galaw-galaw para di ma-stroke. Ako na magsasagot nitong B. So, lagi niyong tatandaan, arrange muna, check muna yung mga terms, i-arrange, tapos, saka, ito may mali dito eh. Saka niyo siya maintindihan. Ano nangyari? Parang iba yata yung nalagay ko. 18, 16, 15, 16, 15, Okay. Gets ko na kung bakit. Ayan. So, ang sasagutan lang dito A, C, D, at ito. Okay? So, si D, tanggalin lang natin yung squared. Hindi yan kasama dyan. Typo lang yan, typo. So, I'll share to you the link. Magsagot po para matuto sa mali. Hindi pwedeng hindi kayo magsasagot. Anong matututunan nyo kung hindi nyo na-experience mismo? Pwede magsagot. Okay? Kung mali kayo, I'll understand. So, sa mga nasa FB Live, I want you to type D, dog. Para may participation naman kayo. Ayan, sige. You try it. Again, ang paalala ko, unang step, first step is to check the terms. Una, check the terms. Pangalawa, arrange the terms. Pangatlo, pwede na kayo mag-divide. So, dito, puro synthetic division tayo ha. Huwag yung pansinin yung long division na kasulat dito. Synthetic lang gagamitin. Synthetic, synthetic, synthetic. Ay, ako pala magsasagot nito. Okay lang yan. Dalawa gagawin ko nito. Sige, you do it now. Pwede kayong magsagot sa notebook. Tapos, yung sagot nyo, picturean nyo, i-paste nyo dito. Yan, no? Meron ditong option kung saan mag-add kayo ng image. Tapos, ilagay nyo dyan. Okay? I'll give you time to do it. Habang ginagawa nyo yan, para dun sa mga nandito at umattend at yung mga nasa FB Live na 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 sila. Hindi ko pa kayo nakikita, no? Dito. Lagi lang kayo nasa FB Live. Mas maganda sana kung makikita ko kayo dito sa klase. So, magpo-post po ako ng attendance sa ating group. Anong ilalagay ko dito? Attendance nyo. Ito yung magiging part ng written work sa inyo bukas. Anong date niyo? 29. So, ito na po. Ipopost ko na. Ayan. Ayan. Nakakatawa naman may nagsasagot talaga. Very good, very good. I-try nyo sa sarili nyo. Kahit synthetic lang kasi hindi naman i-require na long division gamitin. Sa letter B, itong dalawang B na to ako nagsasagot dyan. So, you can answer letter C and Ayan, si letter D also. Okay, ito din. Pwede nyo itong sagutan. Bibigay nyo lang yung dividend, yung divisor, yung remainder, yung quotient. Nakasolve na siya. Make sure na nakapag-react kayo sa attendance ng Palma. Okay, huwag kakalimutan. Tapos, magbibigay ako ng link para sa mga hindi naka-attend. So, kawawa naman kasi yung mga hindi naka-attend. So, bigyan natin ng link para sila magbasa ng module. Diba? Hindi kasi pwedeng kayo lang yung mag-aaral, kayo lang yung nandito. Kailangan lahat kayo mag-aaral. Hindi ko mahanap. Ano ko ba yung nabigay? Sunday? Ano ba ang date ng Sunday? 24? Ay, robot na ako. Wait lang. Tapos na ba?
Hindi
Check natin muna. Letter C. Letter C pa. Wala pa sa letter C. Parang naglalag na ako dahil sa pag-charge. Kasi nag-a-announce ako. Wait lang. Salita nga kayo kung naglalag yung boses niyo.
Pogi ko.
Sino? Anda? Parang naglalag. Anda? Ang section niya kahapon. Tomorrow will be your written work 3 na pasa ko sa inyo, di ba? Yung topics to be discussed. I mean, by your written work 3. Nalagay ko natin nga. Oo, nalagay ko. Okay. So, habang sasagot sila, I will answer letter B. So, sa letter B, ginawa ko dalawang frame kasi una, long division na gamitin natin and the other one is the synthetic division. So, let me start with the long division. So, let me write the given. So, 83 cubed plus 27. So, ano yung nawawala? Wala tayong x squared. Oh my gosh. Wala tayong x squared, tsaka wala tayong x. Kaya meron na tayo is x cubed and yung constant. So, natin, lagay tayo ng space ng 0 para sa nila. So, I'm going to write that like this. It would be 8x cubed plus 0x squared plus 0x plus 27. And then, divide ko na siya by 2x plus 3. So, dito, ang kinaibahan niya sa mga given kanina is meron siyang 2x plus 3. Parang ako siya sasagutan. Mas maganda ko dito ko siya sasagutan. X cubed minus plus 0x squared plus x plus 27 divided by 2x plus 3. So we need a solution. Your screen is still visible. Other solution. Nakikita niyo ba ako? Nakikita niyo ako? Nakikita niyo yung screen ko? Hindi na. Ba't kaya? What is happening? Ba't hindi makita yung screen ko? Wait lang Naririnig ako? Naglolo ko yung laptop.
Rinig po.
Pero yung laptop ko, naglolo ko. Sabi niya, you lost your network connection. Ewan ko lang sa FB Live. So, wait lang. Gagawin lang ako para makapag-share ako. Kaso, yung video na lang, hindi na siya share screen. Pa naman tayo tapos. Nakikita?
Kita po.
Opo. So, siguro, lakihan nyo na lang, no? Pwede ba yan lakihan? Kunwari, yung akin lang yung titignan nyo. I-pin nyo na lang, pin. Pag naka-cellphone kayo. So, ang gagawin natin is, we will divide. Ayun na. This call is being recorded. Join now. Join ako ulit ha. Tingnan ko kung anong mangyayari. Ayan. Naka-join ako. Pero, hindi ko makita yung screen ko. Ayun o. Blanco lang siya. Ayos. Ayusin natin. Hindi pa tayo tapos eh. Isa pang topic. Sige, ganito muna. Habang nag-loading siya. Bahala siya dyan. So, we have 8x cubed plus 0x squared plus 0x plus 27. As you can see, ang ating first term dito ay 2x. So, ganun pa rin. First term, 8x cubed divided by 2x. So, anong mangyayari? 8 divided by 2 is 4. Tapos magbawas tayo ng isa sa exponent ng x. So, magiging 4x squared. 4x squared. Wait lang. Try ko kung okay na yung kakabukas lang. Para dito na lang ako magboboses. Wait lang, ang tagal. Bakit? Wait lang, ayusin ko ha. Walang hiya. Oh, couldn't start. Anong nangyari? Return to home. Wait lang, babalik ako. Saan na ba tayo? Yan, naka-join ako. Wait lang. Sorry for the inconvenience. Share screen. Pero pag sinaksak ko siya, wait lang, saksak ko siya. Nakita niyo na yung screen ko, diba? FB Live ata, nagkagulo na. Wala na FB Live ko. Ay, hindi, meron pa rin. Okay. So, we'll continue. Habang kino-continue ko to, saksak ko siya. Ayan. So, dito na lang ako cellphone, mag-voice para hindi ako mag-lag. So, we have 8x cubed divided by 2x. So, 8 divided by 2 is 4. And we have here the exponent of x, 3 minus 1, 2. So, kaya 4x squared. So, multiply natin siya. Nakikita nyo ba sa screen ninyo? Ay, sa screen ko? Kung ano yung ginagawa ko?
Opo.
Okay.
Opo.
So, 4x squared times 2x is 8x cubed. Itan lang natin, baka hindi tayo magkasya mamaya. Wait lang. Ayan ang sinasabi ko. Naglalag. Sige, tanggalin ko sa saksak. Tanggal ko. Bibilisan na lang natin. We have 8x cubed plus 4 times 3 is 12. Copy x squared. Then, subtract. Pag nag-subtract tayo, mag-change tayo ng sign. Dapat pala violet to. So, change tayo ng signs. So, this will be negative. Ito magiging negative din. Then, proceed to addition. So, this will be 0. 12 plus negative 12 is negative 12x squared. Then, bring down tayo ng 0x. Ito, divide natin ng 2x. So, magiging negative 12x squared divided by 2x. Ito, negative 12 divided by 2 is negative 6. Bawasan natin ng isang x, yung exponent niya. We have negative 6x. Multiply natin both sides, negative 6x times 2x plus 3. We have negative 12x squared minus 6 times 3 is 18x. We have here negative 12x squared minus 18x. Mukhang hindi 18. Ayusin natin. We have 18x. Subtract. Change the sign. Proceed to addition. So this is 0, and this will become positive 18. Bring down. Kanina nag-bring down din tayo. So this time, ang i-bring down natin is a positive 27. So 18 divided by 18x divided by 2x. 18 divided by 2 is 9. X times x. X divided by x, is 1. So we have 9. Positive 9. 9 times 2x plus 3 equals 9 times 2x is 18x. 9 times 3, 27. So 18x plus 27. Subtract. Change the sign. Proceed to addition. So this is 0. This is 0. The remainder is 0. Okay? So what will be the answer? The answer here is 4x squared minus 6x plus 9. So dahil mamadaliin na natin, I appreciate the effort of those who answered. So i-share ko na lang sa inyo mamaya yung mga answer nila. We will proceed now dun sa susunod natin na topic para mabilis at para matapos na rin tayo. Kasi di na kaya ng laptop ko. So yung next topic natin is the remainder theorem. So meron tayong isang question kanina kung saan, naglalag ulit siya. Kung saan, tinanong tayo, what is the remainder if we are going to divide? So kapag nag-divide tayo, di ba, nakikita ninyo may remainder. Actually, kahit hindi kayo mag-divide, if you use different method, you can also look for the remainder. So ano po yun? Ang ibig sabihin nitong remainder theorem is that if you divide the polynomial by the divisor, this is the divisor, then magkakaroon ka ng remainder if there is a remainder. yung remainder na yon is also equal to P of A. Ano yung P of A? P of A means you substituted the value of X dun sa mga variable X's na meron tayo. So let us have a good example. So this is f of 3 and this is our polynomial. So originally, kapag magde-divide ka, ganito ang magiging itsura niya. 5x squared minus 4x plus 3 divided by x minus 3. Kaya lang this time, ang hinahanap lang natin is the remainder. So all we have to do is to get the value of x. So yung value of x is 3. And isa-substitute natin siya sa lahat ng variable x. So kapag ganun ang gagawin natin, we have f of 3 is equal to 5 times 3 square minus 4 times 3 plus 3. So that is 5 times 9 minus 12 plus 3. So this is 45 minus 12 plus 3. Can you please solve kung ano po yung f of 3 natin? Then ipapakita ko rin on the other side, ang gamit ko naman ay synthetic division. So kompleto yung mga terms, I'll have to copy the coefficients and then we will use 3. Pag sinolve ko siya ng ganyan, all I have to do is to bring down. We have 5 times 3, 15. 15 plus negative 4 is 11. 11 times 3 is 33 and we have here 36. Ano yung sagot natin dito? The answer here is hello? Andiyan pa kayo? Ay, sorry. Ano yung answer natin dito? Naririnig pa ako? Palma? Palma? Palma, andiyan pa kayo? That's not a promise.
Ano po ulit yung tanong, ma'am?
Ang tanong ko ay, wala na pala tayong FB Live, nag-end na siya. Ang tanong ko is, ano yung sagot dito? 45 minus 12 plus 3. Dito nakuha na natin yung remainder, di ba? This the remainder, this the constant is x. So ang sagot dito, 5x plus 11 plus 36 divided by x minus 3. So remainder here is 36. So pwede natin gamitin synthetic division. And also, we can use the remainder theorem. So substitute lang natin siya. So we have 45 minus 12 is
36.
45 minus 12 plus 3 is 30.
36.
So as you can see, gawin ko lang violet. So as you can see, we have here f of 3 is 36 and the remainder is 36. Pareho sila na pwede mo makuha yung remainder both by using synthetic division and remainder theorem. So this is what remainder theorem is. You can substitute the value of x dun sa lahat ng variables na x and then you can get the remainder. So let us have more examples. So ito kinumpara niya. Proceed na tayo. Ayan. Let us have number 3. Okay, itong negative 3. So we have h of x is equal to 2x cubed minus 7x plus 3. So all I have to do is to substitute h of 3. Ito muna tayo. Letter A. So we have h of negative 3 pala. 2 times negative 3 cubed minus 7 times negative 3 plus 3. So what is negative 3 cubed? What is negative 3 cubed?
27.
27, and that is negative. Kasi odd number to, oh. So, negative dapat yung sagot. So, negative 7 times negative 3, positive 21 plus 3. 2 times negative 27. We have anyhow
Negative 54.
negative 54. Correct. So, we have 21 plus 3, which is 24. So, ano yung ating age of negative 3? Negative 54 plus 24 is negative. Sagot. Negative.
Negative 30.
30.
Negative 30, correct. Ibig sabihin, ang remainder natin is negative 30. So, by solving that, you can easily get the remainder. And that is what remainder theorem is. So, okay na po ba? So, isa na lang. Ito na lang may fraction. So, let's substitute. F of 1/2 is equal to 1/2 times, I raised to 3. 5, negative 5 times 1/2 squared minus 7 times 1/2 plus 4. Tuturo ko lang sa inyo paano pag may fraction na. So ito, both numerator and denominator, i-multiply natin sa sarili niya ng 3 times. So that is 1 over 8. While here, we have negative 5 times 1/4. And this is 7 times 1, 7. Denominator is 2 plus 4. So we have negative 1 over 8 equals 5. But equals, dapat minus. Minus 5 times 1 is 5. And denominator is 4. Minus 7 halves plus 4. As you can see, the denominators are all different. Wala, mamamatay na naman siya. At pala, di ko na lang tinanggal kanina. As you can see, we have different denominators. 23 na lang kayo, no? Napakaangas. Yun lang. Pag nag-sagot ako dito, medyo lag. Ayaw niyang kumalaw. As you can see, we have here 8, dito 4, dito 2. So, ibig sabihin, magkakaiba sila ng denominator. In adding and subtracting fractions, make sure that the denominators are the same. So, dapat similar fractions sila. So, to do that, I have to make sure that their denominators are all 8. So, list common denominator. Eraser naman. Eraser. Ayan. Ano pa ng tatay mo? Ayaw niya ng kumilos. Oh, violet naman. Ayaw ng kumilos sa laptop pa. Pakaangas talaga. So, divided by 8, or denominator is 8. And yung whole number, gawin na rin natin fraction na may denominator na 8 para madali mag-add. Okay? So, ano yung gagawin? Divide times. Divide times. 8 divided by 8 is 1 times 1 is 1. 8 divided by 4 is 2. 2 times 5, 10. 8 divided by 2, 4. 4 times 7, 28. 8 divided by 1 is 8 times 4, 32. So, combine muna natin lahat ng negative. So, ito yung mga negative. Combine natin sila. So we will have negative 38 over 8. Plus, combine naman natin yung mga positive. Ito yung mga positive. 1 plus 32 is 33 over 8. So if you add them, since negative yung isa, magsusubtract tayo. So we have negative 5. May glitch. Wait lang. Hirap pa naman mag-switch. Nasa naman na example na to. So we have, purple naman. Purple. Ang bagal mo. Ayan. So negative 5 over 8. So what is the remainder? Remainder now is negative 5 over 8. So dahil ang f of 1/2 natin ay negative 5 over 8, therefore the remainder is negative 5 over 8. So ganyan po yung paraan on how to get the remainder using the remainder theorem. So meron kayong dalawang choice. Pwede kayong mag-synthetic, pwede kayong mag-remainder theorem para makuha nyo yung remainder. Okay? So, there are 3 topics that we had today. And I want you to type those topics sa ating in-call messages. And then, you have to type done after you type those. So, 1, 2, 3, yung topic, tapos done. Okay, so ano yung natutunan nyo? Ano ba yung topic natin ngayong araw? Ilagay nyo po sa, ano yung tawag dito? Info messages. So, I will wait. Dapat, i-type nyo muna yon bago kayo malis. So, ano ba yon? Blank division, blank division, blank theorem. So, 3 yon na inaral nyo ngayong araw. Okay, I will wait. Ang tagal naman. Ito ako natatanggap. Po?
Ma'am? Ay,
Ayan o. Lagay nyo done. Stop ko na yung sharing. Salamat dun sa mga nagsagot ha. Mamaya, i-check ko yung gawa ninyo. I-share ko. And yung photos ng ating PowerPoint presentation ay i-share ko din sa ating FB group. Okay? Sa ating FB group. Kasi masyadong marami pag sa Messenger ko nilagay. Naglalag lang talaga yung laptop ko. Kawawa ng mga nasa FB live natin, hindi nila natutunan yung remainder theorem. I-upload ko na lang to. Panoorin na lang. So, kapag nakapag-type na nung topic, I learned all about the long divisions, the division remainder theorem. Very good. Pwede na mag-leave. I'll have a screenshot nito. Naglalag lang kasi yung laptop ko. Oo nga. Mga fresh na. Oh, so, i-leave ko na to. Itong isa kong account.
Hindi po, ma'am.
Pwede nang mag-leave. Kapag tapos na mag-type ng done.
Thank you po, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Enjoy your day. Sana may natutunan kayo. Pwede na mag-leave. I-remove ko na kayo, Nagta-type ba kayo? I-remove ko na kayo. Ano po? Ano? Okay na? Pwede ko na kayo i-remove? Kausap ba ako? Parang wala yata.